Hey, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and tap in and get a general intuitive message. The energy that's surrounding you at this time, what you need to be aware of. Remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest for others. Everything is not going to resonate, and that's okay. Okay? Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and tap in. Let's catch a vibe, be a vibe, rebuke a vibe. Rebuke a vibe. Yeah. Um, I was getting a download, y'all, and I don't know where this came from. It was so random. I heard, I'll wait. I already have my education. Y'all remember our teachers used to say that? Mainly like in high school and middle school and shit. I'll wait. I already have my education. Okay? One of my teachers in middle school, he even was like, I'll wait. I already got my bins and I already have my 401k and I got 60 G's saved up. Like just the ghetto child. How you stunting on your students? Okay, but I don't know. Maybe somebody could be a teacher. Okay, and maybe that's a phrase that you probably use. I'll wait. I already have my education. Okay. I'll wait. I get paid good money. Okay, but some of y'all, you could definitely be, your patience could be being tested at this time. Okay, or I'm also just picking up the energy. Winter break is coming to an end. So, like I said, some of you guys could be teachers. I just heard teacher aide, teacher assistants. Okay, teacher assistant is what I meant to say, or something of that sort. I'm even getting like child care, daycare. Somebody could be, working in a daycare or something like that. Just something with like children or adolescents, teens, preteens, that nature. And if that's not the case, this simply could be you, collective. You're like just patiently waiting to send their mother to. I'm trying to stop cussing, y'all. You could just be patiently waiting for your kids to go back to school, and you like, yes, finally, I'm ready for y'all to go back to school. um, so yeah, it's giving that energy. I was also picking up on the energy. Maybe somebody could be testing your patience at work, or maybe these are your children that's testing your patience. So you like, yeah, I can't wait for y'all ass to go back to school. Okay? But for some of y'all, you could have like, I don't bring people kids in it, but maybe, I don't know, somebody's kid could be acting out a little. You ain't alone, sis. Okay? My 17-year-old don't know how to act. But I am picking up on just somebody like saying like, I'll wait. I already have da 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 da, and I don't know. This could be da 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 da, could be different for everybody. Cause like if you're not a teacher, then you could you could be saying this to your, I'll wait. I already ate. I already got my money. Okay, or something like that. Like this also could be in regards to like, cause I just heard cleaning up. Okay, because I just heard when I just said I already ate. Okay, so somebody could be like, look, y'all finna clean up this kitchen, clean up my house, unless I'm not cooking nothing, and I'll wait. I'm patient because I already ate. Okay, it could be something like that, but I feel like your patience is being tested. Okay, I feel like for some of y'all, you could be working on your patience, being more patient. Okay, and I feel like the divine God is definitely putting you in situations to where to where you finna learn today. you finna learn today. Okay. But y'all, that used to be so funny to me. I'll wait. I already have my education. Like, well, duh. Listening, yeah. Somebody don't listen. Somebody could be having a hard time listening. Okay, I'm getting that as well. It says, listen generously. Look around and see the messages that life is giving you. Heed the voice of your higher self. Listen to the wisdom and life experience of others. Okay, so you could be learning something from somebody else. You could be learning vicariously through somebody. Somebody also could be dealing, like somebody could be like some type of assistant or apprentice or something like that, where you're like shadowing. Somebody could be going through some type of shadowing. Maybe you're shadowing somebody or somebody is shadowing you. This could be like on the job, okay, or this could be at school, like if you are in school, and you're like a resident assistant. Maybe you're having people shadow you, you're showing people around, giving people the ropes or things like that. But I feel like at this time, for a lot of you guys, you're doing more listening, okay, or you're being guided to do more listening than speaking. Um, and I'm also being guided to say that for some of y'all, you may be, for some of y'all, maybe you could have put yourself in like an unnecessary situation. okay, just by simply not listening. Okay, you could have went down the same path as somebody, okay, and like you could be kind of like, damn, I should have listened. Okay, I should have listened to such and such, or I should have paid attention. She was struggling, or he was struggling, or that didn't go well, or he got burnt, or she got burnt, and I did the same shit, and now I'm having the same results. It could be something like that as well. Even though, you know, sometimes for the most part we do have to experience certain things on our own, but then shit, it is certain things that shit you really don't have to experience on your own. You can learn from other people's hardships and their struggles and things like that, so you don't have to go through that, you know. But then, you know, some of us is hard-headed. We want to experience it on our own, I guess. um but yeah, I feel like you're being guided to listen at this time. Listen and take heed to your higher self. Listen to your intuition. Okay, I also just heard common sense. Okay, use your common sense in a situation. For some of y'all as well, you could be talking to somebody, and maybe this person is just, you know, somebody could be coming to vent to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, somebody could be coming to vent to you, or it could be the opposite. Okay, I just heard that as well. You could be going to vent to somebody, okay, going to like get some type of like advice from somebody, and then the roles end up reverse, and they end up venting to you, and they end up asking you for advice. Okay, that better not be no therapist. Okay, no sis. But yeah, it's something, I'm getting something along those lines. Yeah, but I'm getting that you're being called to listen and pay attention to what people around you are like saying, how they're moving, and ultimately like what they're going through. And also I just heard like what kind of fruit are they producing? Okay? Like you don't wanna y'all already, you know, I'm an advocate for watching your own plate. Okay? You couldn't really pay me too much to pay attention to other motherfuckers. But when it comes to something that I could learn from, or something that some type of valuable information, or some shit like that, then yes, I'm going to pay attention. So I feel like you're being called to pay attention when it's not convenient, but when it's conducive to some type of elevation or progress or lesson or wisdom that you're meant to experience. Okay, definitely always keep your eyes on your own plate. But I feel like at this moment in time, some of you are definitely being called to like not watch other people play, but definitely watch how other people move, watch kind of what they doing, so that way you can kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's just the energy of you learning from other people's mistakes. Basically, you're learning what to do and what not to do from other people at this time. Okay, or you're being called to. I'm also, like I said, I'm also getting the energy of somebody being called to listen more than they speak, more than they talk, because I feel like something will be revealed to you as well. Okay, you know what I'm getting to, y'all? If you was trying to get some type of truth from somebody, or you was like, you know, you had like some type of weird feeling that somebody possibly was lying to you, I feel like you need to listen more than you talk around this person, because I feel like for some of y'all, somebody around you is going to like expose themselves by the things that they're saying. Okay, so if you have like certain questions and you're kind of just like, that sounds so weird, that sounds fishy, it's not adding up type of energy. Okay, you're being called to listen more to what somebody's saying, because it's going to put the pieces together. And for some of y'all, somebody is going to kind of basically expose themselves if you just listen. And then for some of y'all, I'm hearing as well, silent. Remain silent. So I don't know what that's about. Y'all don't be out here getting into trouble. But I am hearing remain silent. Okay? So if you do get caught up in some type of jam, I guess remain silent. Don't tell on yourself. Okay? I mean, especially if you know like it's some bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody could be having like some type of run-in with the police, and you're being called to remain silent. Okay, or there could be like some type of interrogation going on. Ask for your lawyer. Your spiritual path. Realign. See, it wanted to come out. I'm gonna just read it because it wanted to come out. Spiritual path. Realign with your spirit. Refocus on your spiritual life and actively connect with the divine. Honoring your true self allows you to get back into sync with your highest good. Okay, and then for some of y'all, you're being called to listen, like meditate. I'm kind of getting more of a meditate. Okay, because I feel like at this time, the divine, God, source, whatever it is that you feel comfortable referring to, they're trying to communicate with you at this time. Okay, they need you to listen up. Also, somebody could be experiencing like ear itching or ear ringing. Somebody also could simply need to clean their ears, especially a child. Maybe somebody also might need to clean their child ears. Okay, but you could be experiencing like some type of ear ringing, ear itching. Okay, and for me personally, from my experience, when my ears ring or my ears itch, that usually is like my body telling me, my intuition telling me, like, listen closely right quick. Okay, like listen to what they were saying. The rest of that shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you definitely need to actively listen, actively engage. Your antennas is up. Okay, and so maybe that could be a sign for you as well. Yeah, you're being guided. You're being guided to listen. Spirit wants you to listen at this time. There's some type of information that they're trying to make you aware of. There's some type of guidance that they're trying to give you at this time. Let's see what this is about. Let's get one more of these and then we get some tarot. Listen, hope. Okay, I'm getting that. For a lot of you guys, you're being called to remain hopeful. Okay, you could be getting signs about like your faith or about your belief or spirituality, or if you're into religion. I feel like you could be being called to kind of like lean more into your faith at this time. Lean more, lean more into having hope. Okay, having hope in the divine, having hope in your spiritual path, having hope in your future, having hope in yourself. Okay, and I'm also getting the energy that if you listen, I feel like you're going to get some type of like either breakthrough, encouraging words, or something is going to be like confirmed to you. I feel like your intuition, your spirit is going to be confirmed. So it's going to be confirmed in some way. It says, better days are ahead. Don't give up. This card is a sign that your wishes and prayers have been heard. You have not been forgotten or abandoned. Good abandoned. Things will get better. Okay, so yeah, you're being guided to pay attention. Okay, pay attention and know that all hope is not gone. Okay, maybe somebody could be feeling like a little down and out. You could be feeling like nothing is working out for you, or nothing is going to work out for you. You could be feeling a little defeated. Okay, that's what I heard. Somebody could be feeling a little defeated. And I feel like right now God is giving you, well, trying. Okay, trying. I'm getting trying. Okay, God is trying to reach you and trying to give you some type of words of wisdom, but you need to listen. They're trying to, like, the divine is trying to give you signs, okay, and synchronicities to remain hopeful and steadfast. That's what I just heard. For you to remain hopeful and steadfast, and just know that better days are coming. This is not the end of your story. This is not the end of this is not the end of your story. This is not the end of your path. Okay, trouble don't last always. That's what I just heard as well. I feel like, and then we got this card. We didn't get this card, but we got something significant to this. Was it last night or when I last posted? Um, but we did get, I remember something about wishes and prayers have been heard, or being, actually, I think it was your wishes and prayers have been answered. Okay. But this one says your wishes and prayers have been heard. Okay. So I feel like whatever this is that you're hoping for, that you're praying for, okay, I feel like God hears you. The divine hears you, and they telling you to just stay faithful, stay hopeful, and steadfast, okay? And just listen. For some of y'all, you need to listen, because there's going to be like certain directions that you may have to take to make something happen, or there's like certain people that's going to be placed around you that's going to give you some type of assistance to make something happen. And then for some of y'all, this is all on you. Is this between you and God? But God wants you to listen, because they trying to give you some type of information, okay? But I feel like for a lot of y'all, this is just mainly Spirit wants you to listen, and they want you to remain hopeful. They want you to know that you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. Your prayers, your rituals, your faithfulness, your fasting, whatever you are doing to stay aligned and try to be a better you and try to get something accomplished. I feel like it's not being done in vain. Okay, you can feel like You can feel like you're putting in a lot of work and you're not getting no results. Okay, Spirit needs you to Spirit saying listen up, remain steadfast, remain hopeful. It's coming. We it's coming through. Okay, we working behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting to. There's some like behind the scenes, something being done behind the scenes that you possibly don't even are not aware of. Okay, but Spirit is look exploration, patience. Yes, Spirit wants you to be patient. It says bravely open and connect. It's time to get to know others better. Didn't I just say, and I didn't even see this at first, but didn't I just say like you're being guided? You need to listen because you're being guided to people. You're being guided to network and connect with people that's going to help you get to the next level or help you accomplish something that you've been praying and working towards. Okay, with the exploration here. And then for some of y'all, Spirit just wants you to continue to learn and listen. Stay. I don't know why I'm getting like school. Okay, somebody definitely could be in school. See the backpacks and stuff. And then it says, allow them to learn something new about you. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of energy about listening and learning. Okay, so I don't know if somebody is like having second guessing themselves about like dropping out possibly of school or holding off. Okay, or dropping a class or switching out a major or something like that. But I feel like there's a significance right now about learning, education, and actually, seeing it through. Okay, for a lot of y'all, for somebody, you got this. Okay, that shit can be hard, but you got it. And then we have patience here. It says, have patience with yourself and those around you. Don't be afraid to ask others to be patient with you while you figure things out. Okay. I'm also getting energy as well. Like you could have met somebody new and y'all could be learning each other. Okay. But somebody could be kind of like testing your patience or something like that. Um, or maybe you're like, yeah, somebody could be like testing your patience, or you could be like learning somebody. I'm also getting energy like you could be around somebody and you could be realizing like, damn, we've been friends, we've been lovers, we've been this cousins, whatever for this long, and it's like I'm learning something new about you, or it's like I really don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not in a bad way. It's not. It's just like, damn, like I didn't know that you like that, or that you're into this, or that you really like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be realizing that you could have people around you that you really like don't know, or maybe people feel like this about you, like they really don't know you. Okay, with especially with the exploration and patience, listening. Let's see. We gonna get one more. Yeah, but I feel like better days are ahead. Something is being worked out for you. Okay, you're being given some type of assistance or guidance. Okay, in order to manifest some type of wish or prayer. And then for a lot of y'all as well, I feel like something is going on behind the scenes to help you make progress with something. But you need to listen. Okay, you need to stay hopeful, stay steadfast. Okay, partnership. Yeah. You could be partnering up with somebody. It says grow good relationships. Partners support one another, co create, and problem solve together. Forging positive new partnerships is a potent way to unblock personal growth. Okay, so for some of y'all, you may be like, yeah, like I said, you may be getting to know somebody. You may be getting to know somebody, and maybe you realizing, like, damn, it's a lot about you that I didn't know. I didn't know that you did this, or you got experience with this, or that you like to do this. Okay, or vice versa. Somebody could be feeling like that about you. They're listening. They're trying to get to know you. And then I feel like somebody else could be like really like listening to you in hopes that y'all can build some type of partnership, whether this is platonic or romantic. I'm also getting that you need to listen at this time because you're being guided, like I said, to connections and to people that can help like progress you along your path. And it's like I said, whether this is romantic, platonic, business wise, like I feel like you're being guided to listen and pay attention because you're going to be in contact soon with people that's going to like bring you some type of hope and assistance. That's what I'm getting. That's basically what I'm getting with this. This could also be you getting back, and this could be. I just also got the image of like somebody sitting on the floor next to a rocking chair with like a elder or a grandmother or a great auntie or something. This could also just be you simply like visiting an elder in your family and y'all kind of like chopping it up. And this person like putting you up on game or telling you like, well, back in my day, I know it's a little different, but back in my day, do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is like somebody getting some type of wise counsel or wise advice. And then for some of y'all, you can be looked at this, you can be looked at as this person that provides wise counsel and wise advice to people. And people listen to you. You bring hope. Okay, you could be this person where you bring, maybe you are the teacher. Well, I started off with that download. I'll wait. I already have my education. Okay. Or I also just heard, I'll wait. I already know my purpose or one of my purposes. I'm living in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'll wait. Okay. So yeah, you could be like a guide or a teacher to people. And I feel like you have people now listening to you. Okay. And I feel like for some of y'all, it could definitely because like, now in our generation, people want either microwave success or they not really trying to listen to some, which I mean I don't blame people for this because I'm kind of like this too. People don't really take advice from people that's not like, and no, I don't think I move like this, like I'm finna say it. I mean, I don't know how to explain. I'm gonna explain probably. I'm gonna try to explain both ways. But I'm also getting this could be the energy of somebody where like maybe you are this very wise person. Okay, you have a lot of hidden knowledge. You have just a lot of just overall knowledge, common sense. You have you are educated. Maybe you degreed up. You living in you able to get a career in your degree. You're living in your purpose. You're walking in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? But maybe for some of y'all, you not the type of person where like you flashy or you post everything and things like that. So people really be thinking that you don't got nothing going on. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I was finna say in the beginning, like I was about to say in the beginning, I wouldn't necessarily say our generation, but nowadays in the world, it's like people really don't take advice or take heed or want to like do business or partnership with people if you not like posting your results and you not putting all your business out there. Okay, like they which I mean I understand, but then I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, if we gonna be 100, share real wealth is silent. Real wealth is not posting every receipt, you know what I'm saying? That's just to will people in, and will clients and customers in to help add to this lifestyle that they trying to sell to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my take on it personally. But I'm kind of picking up the energy of something like that. Like maybe you are somebody where people really didn't listen to you at first. Okay. You was always someone that was spreading hope, dropping gems, dropping knowledge. You didn't mind like networking and partnering up with people to kind of like give them some type of like wise counsel or, help them get on track with something. Um, but yeah, maybe you wasn't like the person, you wasn't like people's first go to because you wasn't somebody that was like out there. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what this is about. The letter L could be significant, H could be significant, P could be significant as well, G could be significant, E, B, and R could be significant. Okay, let's get it. Let's tap in. Spirit, what is this? What is this? What do the collective need to be aware of at this time? What are we listening to? What? Oh, my card. Okay, so we got the Temperance. My deck is upside down. Okay, so Temperance. I feel like, yes, your angels really want to talk to you. Okay, your spirit guides, the divine, somebody, they're really trying to reach you at this time. They need you to listen. And then for some of y'all, this could be you. Like I said, you could be like this earth angel where you have a lot of people attention at this time. You're bringing people hope. You're forging partnerships and connections, or you could be initiating some type of like partnerships and connections with other people. Like you could be the person where you hook other people up with resources. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what that's called. But with the Temperance coming out, I do feel like the divine wants you to listen. You're being given some type of advice at this time. And I don't know, I'm really getting this from the divine, but let's see, what's this? What's the temperance? Because the temperance, look at the angel. This talks about balance, moderation, cooperating with others, finding solutions. What's the temperance? Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, there could be like some type of new opportunity. There could be like a resource that's coming to you. You could be manifesting something. Okay, if you're trying to manifest like some type of like career opportunity, some type of resource, money, security, I feel like you're getting help. You're getting assistance from the divine and they need you to listen up. Okay, because I feel like for some of y'all, maybe there's somebody that's going to come in. There's somebody that's going to come in with the partnership here that's going to help you with some type of abundance or manifesting some type of new opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm also getting energy as well with the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm kind of getting the energy of, for some of y'all, you are greatly partnered up with the divine. That's what I'm getting with the partnership, listening, and hope here. Y'all locked in. Okay, but spirit needs you to pay attention because there's some type of opportunity or blessing that you got already that they're trying to help you to like either maintain or cultivate some type of like expansion with this opportunity that was already given to you. This could be like you getting a new job and spirit wants you to listen and pay attention when to apply for another position within a company, okay, or something like that. Or yeah. Or this could be like you starting like some type of new endeavor or new project, business or something. And spirit is trying to speak with you and guide you towards better clientele. Okay, I just heard better clientele. So some of y'all, you could already have some type of like business or something, but maybe you're not attracting the type of clientele that you want, that's probably willing to pay what you're worth, or that are like, that's loyal customers or something like that. Or yeah, something with partnerships and the opportunity. But let's see, what's this Ace of Pentacles with the Temperance? Okay. So we got the Five of Wands. This talks about conflict, arguing. Okay, this could even talk about like composition. Composition notebooks. Okay, that's I don't know what. So maybe you're writing something down. Somebody could be like into journaling. Somebody could be a writer. Somebody could be a blogger. Okay, or you could just simply have a journal or have a diary where you write down your thoughts. You keep track of your dreams. Or keep track of, just how you feeling, keep track of synchronicities, whatever it is. Somebody definitely could like to write. Okay. And then for some of y'all as well, maybe you're going to get like some type of offer. I just heard that as well. You could have beat out the competition. Maybe you were waiting for like some type of follow-up. And this could have to do with a partnership, an offer, a contract, possibly some type of like a career opportunity, or even like a loan. Or a grant. I just heard that as well. Yeah, maybe this was something where a lot of people was fighting for it. A lot of people applied. A lot of people was competing for it, and maybe you're going to get it. Okay, you're going to get this resource. Okay, for some of y'all as well. Let me see, what's this Five of Wands before I say that? What's this Five? Walking away. Okay, I was gonna say that. For some of y'all as well, maybe there could be like some type of, maybe you could be conflicted. Okay, you can be conflicted in regards to like your belief, whether or not what you're doing is working. Okay, if your faith in being faithful to something, to some type of practice is even worth it. Okay, you could be like, the Five of Wands can be like some type of internal conflict that you're having. You're going back and forth. Okay, I feel like spirit wants you to move away from being conflicted, internally conflicted. Okay, they're gonna help you with some type of abundance and security. Okay, but I feel like, because the Temperance also can talk about being balanced. Okay, being patient and being balanced. Spirit wants you to be balanced and just listen. Okay, listen and shut up. Okay, somebody. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody ancestors like, listen and just shut up. We got it. We got you. You got this. Okay, I'm kind of getting that energy. You're being called to walk away from any type of like conflict. okay, or opposition. Or I feel like you're gonna also get an opportunity where you won't have to compete. I'm getting that as well. And for some of y'all, this could be a partnership. You're gonna get a lover where you don't have to compete. There's no other there's no third parties. There's no, oh, well, I'm dating this person, that person, that person. I'm trying to weigh my options. It ain't none of that. Okay? For some of y'all, you're gonna be running into somebody that's going to choose you off top. They're going to already know what the fuck they want. They already know their intentions with you. Okay? It ain't going to be no Five of Wands energy and, you know, you competing and all this other bullshit. Okay? And Spirit wants you to listen. Listen, because that's what's coming. They don't want you to miss out on that. Okay? I'm getting that as well. Especially with the Five of Cups. Let's see. What's this hope? I'm also getting the energy, okay, and take this how it resonate. But somebody could have, like, if somebody borrowed money from you, you could have a hard time getting it back. Okay, you can have a hard time getting it back because somebody could be literally having a hard time, y'all. I'm picking that up strongly. Now, if you know that the person you gave money, they all on Instagram at the club, or you know what I'm saying, smoking hookah or buying on a shopping spree or all on vacation, then I understand the frustration. But I don't feel like that's the energy for a lot of y'all. I feel like somebody is really having a hard time with the Ten of Wands. I feel like it might be winding up, okay, especially long as they trying to be on their shit, they trying to handle business, but somebody literally is having a hard time, so you may not get your money back when you need it. I'm kind of getting that energy as well. Yeah, because the Ace of Pentacles, maybe this was you with the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles, trying to cooperate with somebody, trying to support somebody. Maybe you was listening. Somebody told you what they was going through. Also just heard somebody could have sold you a sob story. But I feel like they probably definitely could have exaggerated a little, but a lot of it was true. Somebody is fucked up, okay, with the Ten of Swords. somebody is, and I just think the Five of Wands again. Somebody is fucked up. So you might not get it back. Look, the Five of Wands again. So you might not get it back when you think that you finna get it back, okay? But I feel like somebody definitely gonna give it back to you because they value the partnership. They value the friendship, okay? But it's probably just gonna take them a little longer. So be patient with the Temperance here. That's what I'm getting to. Just be patient. Y'all know the holidays just passed. It's cold outside. Some people deal with seasonal depression and shit like that, you know? So, you know, be patient if you fuck with this person, how you claim that you do. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, this could be a friend. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo. Let's see. Let's move on. What's this hope? What's this hope? We got the Ace of Pentacles again, y'all. This Spirit is giving, there's some type of new opportunity. There's somebody could have started a new job. Like I said, you could be waiting to hear back from somebody. You could be hoping for some type of financial assistance, for some type of opportunity. I feel like you're going to get it. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get it. Spirit is working behind the scenes. To make sure that you get some type of opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here. This could be a new job. This could be like some type of investment. This could be, like I said, a new client, a high-paying client. Somebody could want to book you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could want to just give you a fee. And they want your service twice a month, or, you know, twice a week. Somebody could be paying in advance for something. I'm kind of getting that as well. Okay, it makes me think of that one girl I had just seen, because I was looking for somebody to braid my baby hair. And y'all, her braids is so cute. Because I found them. But this is this one girl I had just seen a post about, where she offer us like a little promo, $15, and she do braids too, but she don't do braids for kids, you know, which is understandable. But she had like a little promo where you pay $1,500 and you get a new hairstyle. I think it was like every month or every 2 months or something like that. And I'm like, damn, that's really kind of a bet, you know, especially if you one of them people that rock protective styles like that, you know what I'm saying? and you like braids and shit. My only concern would be like, I wonder, can I use that when I don't want to come for a month? Can I like send my daughter or send my cousin, you know? Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And also, is there like a like, I didn't really read it because it's not something that I would really do or I'm interested in, because I can't anyway. I got locks, you know. And then my baby, I don't, you know, she like them every now and then, but it's not something that we do all the, you know, often. But that would be my question. Like, I wonder, if I pay the $1,500, can it go for like different people? If I got like 3 daughters, you know what I'm saying? Each, we rotate their months or some shit like that. But it could be something like that. Or like if you do tarot, maybe somebody want to pay you in advance. You know what I'm saying? And I had somebody do that to me. They paid up for 3 months, and I had to get them a reading once a week. And then sometimes low key, I would even throw in just the extra one, just, you know what I'm saying, just on GP. When I would follow up with this person, I go ahead and pull 2 cards for them, and the motherfucker, they already paid they $500, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. 300, whatever your price is. But I feel like there is some type of opportunity that's coming. You've been hoping for this, okay? You've been hoping for this, and I feel like it's definitely coming in. Spirit needs you to listen and pay attention and just remain steadfast, okay? What's the Ace of Pentacles? This is definitely about your money. I love this. Ooh, I love it. We got the 8 of Pentacles now, okay? A lot of earth energy over here. So it's also giving me the energy with the hope by having these Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles here. Because, you know, the Pentacles is earth, and that's like, you know, the 3D, and that's like putting in actual physical work, okay? So like I said, I'm studying getting that word, steadfast. Remain hopeful and do what you got to do. Handle your business. Get up and go to your appointments. Get up and check your email. You know what I'm saying? Respond back to people. Get up and keep putting in those applications. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself to some type of standard where, like, look, every day I'm at least doing 3 applications, okay? Or I'm sending my resume to 5 different companies, plus I'm doing 3 applications. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 8 of Pentacles talks about somebody busy at work doing something. For some of y'all, you could also have this new job. Maybe you are in this energy. You got it. You was praying for it, okay, with the Temperance here. You beat out the competition. The competition had to walk away with the 8 of Cups. And now you're in this energy where you have this new opportunity, okay? And Spirit is telling you to be hopeful, because there's a lot of good things and a lot of good connections that's going to come from whatever this opportunity is. If this, somebody could have like got an opportunity with a big, well-known company, okay, or something like that. And there's definitely room to like move around, move up. Like, you're definitely going to be working, you know, shoulder to shoulder with like some big names, with like wealthy people, okay? I'm getting something like that as well. The 2 of Wands fell out on the floor. We got the 4 of Wands, okay? Stability. I feel like somebody could be very stable at this time. Or I feel like long as you continue to work, okay, you're going to be very stable at this, you're going to be very stable. Something's going to bring you in some type of stability with the 4 of Wands here, okay? The 4 of Wands can also talk about community, home, stability. Somebody could work from home. I'm getting that as well. Maybe you've been applying, you know, and yeah, them work from home jobs, they do be kind of difficult to get in. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, they can kind of. I feel like once you get your foot in the door with one, and long as you got your resume up to par, they kind of don't. But I feel like getting one that's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Getting one that's worth it, that has some type of good pay, that could be difficult, okay? But somebody definitely could work from home. I am picking that up with the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody could be doing some type of business from home as well. And like I said, some type of clientele may pick up. You may get a client that's going to, like, you know, just cash you out, and they're going to be like, well, look, I need this service for the next 3 months, or I need this, you know what I'm saying? I need this done for the whole year, okay? It could definitely be like a big opportunity like that as well. But the 4 of Wands does, to me, talk about like stability. It talks about teamwork, okay? Balance. You can be, I feel like somebody's finances are going to be balanced, okay? Somebody's going to be financially stable, financially balanced. But it's like you do have to work for it, though. You do have to keep working and remain hopeful. But I feel like you're going to have enough to have like your needs met. You're going to have enough to take care of home. Okay, taking care of home is not going to be the problem. Now, you might have to do some extra hours or try to advertise a lot to probably get the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what your extra shit is. But I feel like as far as like your basic necessities, you know what I'm saying? Keeping a roof over you and your family head, making sure y'all have food, household supplies and shit. I feel like that's going to be taken care of. You're going to be able to do that with no effort. Okay, I can do this shit with no effort. That's what I just heard. Okay, yeah, with the Judgment here, this is reflection, being called, inner calling. It's like you're being called to do something, and this can be very lucrative for you. Okay. Yeah, let me do one more. And then we have the Temperance again. I feel like the divine, your angels is all up and through some type of like process that's happening at this time. And this process is tied to your career or finances. Okay, they all up and through it. They all up and through it. And they just need you to stay balanced, stay mentally aware and mentally balanced. Okay, I'm hearing work smarter, not harder. Okay, listen more than you speak. For some of y'all, you finna be in a room around a lot of different people that are stable. They are like masters of their own craft in their own way. That's what the Eight of Pentacles can talk about, somebody mastering a skill or a talent. You finna be around a lot of other people that have mastered some type of skill or talent. They're very good at what they do. Okay, and you may be being called to like listen more than you talk so you can soak up some type of game or some type of knowledge from these people. That's what I'm getting to. And whatever you learn from these people is going to bring you a lot of stability and possibly other partnerships. What's this partnership? Okay, yeah. The Queen of Swords. That's the truth. For some of y'all, you could be meeting a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, or you could be this Queen of Swords. Somebody also could be going to some type of like seminar. I just got that energy as well, like a seminar. Okay, yeah. There's going to be like some type of speaking involved, and whoever hosting this seminar, this is somebody where they bring the people out. Okay, I don't know why I just heard it gets the people going. Like that mean I be kicking it too much, listening to too many mixtapes. But I swear to God, I just heard that it gets the people going. Okay, but this is somebody who, yeah, they touch shoulders with like a lot of influential people. So like, there's going to be y'all. It's like y'all going to see somebody that's influential and successful in their own right. They have mastered some type of skill or talent. But it's also other people that are successful as well that's going to see this person too. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of giving me the energy like a whole bunch of bosses in one room. Okay, and you're being guided to listen. Listen at this time. Do more listening than talking. When you get into this room or into this building or into this position. Yeah, because the Queen of Swords talks about your thoughts dominating your feelings. This can also talk about like I said, common sense. I mentioned that earlier. Somebody using their common sense when they're interacting with people, reading the room. Okay, so be mindful to read the room. Being professional, I just heard that as well. And this also talk about being perceptive. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very perceptive. They make head over heart decisions. This is a bitch that will cut you off with a very intellectual explanation that might go over your motherfucking head, and you're gonna be pondering it for the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay, probably 72. Like this is the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very witty, very intelligent. Okay, but they don't play. They don't take no shit. Okay. Maybe for some of y'all, this could be like your manager or supervisor. I just heard that too. So keep it professional. Oh, well, hold on. We got the Lovers here. So the Lovers can actually be lovers, okay? But also it can be a choice. So let's see. Let me see. Because the Lovers can talk about somebody having to make a choice. But this can also talk about like a love situation, a partnership, okay? Some type of soulmate. And I always express to y'all, in my opinion, well, no, this is not even my opinion. I feel like this facts. Because I done ran into too many besties, okay? But soulmates do not have to be romantic. They can definitely be platonic. Okay, that's my best bitch right there. Type of energy. Or that's my homeboy. Yes, Queen of Swords. I mean the king. Now we got the King of Swords. Okay, but for some of y'all, I feel like this definitely could be like a romantic type thing. But then if it's not, because I don't want to make everything about that. If it's not, just this could just be somebody where y'all think alike. Y'all think very similar. Okay, y'all own the same shit with the King and the Queen of Swords. Y'all could be somebody that's very like intelligent, very structural. Y'all, honest. Okay. But if it is on some romantic shit, it's a match. We got the King and the Queen of Swords. It didn't come out, but he was at the top. Okay. Somebody could be refusing something because y'all did y'all see that? A Four of Cups just hopped out. Somebody could be refusing something. Let me see. What's this partnership? You know what I'm getting as well? If this isn't, I don't want to make it about, just about love. And I don't see the Two of Cups, but we got the Lovers. You're being also like, okay, I'm just going to say this and throw this out there because it's coming up. For some of y'all, you could be so focused on your money where you're not even thinking about love. But Spirit needs you to listen up. Because like, even though you're not thinking about it, this could be something that you low-key, subconsciously, you crave. You crave to have a partnership. You crave to have a lover. You crave to have somebody where you can experience and do life with and love on. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, because the money, shit, that shit beautiful, but that shit ain't finna eat it and beat it and treat it. Eat it and beat it and treat it. Okay. So maybe somebody definitely could throw themselves in their career. And I feel like that's all great and dandy because I feel like it's paying off for somebody. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here and the Temperance, I feel like, somebody is, as far as money, we don't got the Emperor out here, but I feel like somebody is doing, like I said, there's stability there. There's some type of stability. There's something that's consistent. Okay. And I feel like you could just be focused on maintaining your stability. But I feel like you're being called to listen at this time because there could be like some type of partnership coming in for you. And you're being called to kind of like have a healthy work-life balance. Like work and focus on your work and yes, focus on your money, but also woohoo, look, I'm sending you this lover. Okay, I'm sending you this partner. Okay, you guys are equally yoked. Like this is like your other half. Okay, especially if you an air sign. Okay, because all over here with the partnerships is air sign. We got the Lovers, Gemini, and Aquarius. But I'm kind of getting the energy of somebody like trying to get somebody attention, like woohoo. Like, okay, I know that you got your business going up and you clientele booming and we getting this money, we running it up. But look over here. Remember you had prayed about this last year or you prayed about this 2 years ago? Woo! Like, spirit shit. Look, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Look, the Page of Pentacles. Woo! The Page. Let's see. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords can talk about letting go of a situation, transitioning, moving on, leaving. Somebody could be leaving a partnership behind. Or somebody could be transitioning. Maybe you transitioning from being like, okay, because now I just heard hyper independent. Okay, somebody could be very hyper independent. You could be just focused on your money. You know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself. Okay, like that just comes natural to you. Getting your money, handling business, taking care of home. You keep a job, you keep some money coming in, and that's just how you roll. Like that's just you. Okay, somebody could be definitely hyper independent, and it's like you're having a transition into being open to like building meaningful partnerships. Okay, you gotta make time for shit like that, right? Just like how you invest and you practice your craft or you practice your whatever it is that you do for work, you have to invest and you have to practice being a friend, being a lover, being a wife. Like on what though, y'all? Yep, the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah. This Knight of Wands is somebody that's very passionate, brave, energetic, confident, rebellious. So I don't know if somebody's being called to like take some type of action towards you. For some of y'all, somebody could be ready to transition and ready for like partnership, and they're being guided towards you. Okay, I'm kind of getting that as well. Let me get one more. Okay, the Tower. This is some type of catastrophe or some type of sudden change. The towers don't always have to be horrible, even though it is niggas that's falling out the building, falling out, they on fire, they getting struck by lightning. Look how that sound. That ain't that bad. Because this could even be a tower where, yeah, motherfucker having to jump out the window, but it's a cushion right at the bottom, and it's a big ass cushion. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, it's a cushion. It got water on it, so we going that fire gonna get put out. Your leg ain't gonna burn all the way, you know. But let me just see, because this could be something that's sudden. Okay, this could be some type of like revelation, confusion, or like I said, chaos. What's the Tower? Somebody could be like suddenly, all of a sudden, they ready to like partner up with you, and maybe this is just new to you and it's very random or something. But for me to say that mean that it's probably somebody who you already knew. But I'm not getting no cards of like past energy. I mean, well, the Eight of Pentacles can kind of be past, because the Eight of Pentacles is somebody working on something. You don't just become a master overnight, right? So that can kind of, let me see. So maybe this was somebody who you attempted to work with. You attempted to give some type of offer, build with. You was hopeful. Okay, you thought something might work, but then maybe something could have happened with the Judgment here. Let me see. What's this Tower? Okay, the Five of Swords. Some type of intimidation, hostility, competition, argument. Maybe there was some type of argument. Ooh, no. What is this Five of Swords? Because, boy, I hope. What is it? Damn, the Ten of Swords? Hmm. Okay, for some of y'all, I'm also picking up the energy as well. Only take it if it resonate. But some of y'all, you definitely could have set up some type of boundary against a lover. Okay, and for some of y'all, this was somebody who thought that you were never gonna walk away. Okay, somebody thought that you, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Temperance here, somebody thought that you were never gonna walk away. And I don't know if they thought you weren't gonna walk away because they was providing something that you need, whether this is finances, whether this is something in regards to stability, or I don't know. Maybe you thought this was like with the Temperance out here twice. Maybe you could have thought like this was your soulmate or some type of twin flame type of energy. But somebody thought that you weren't gonna leave with the Six of Swords here. And I feel like it's a whole Tower moment, because actually, bitch, I am gone. Okay, that's what I heard somebody. I'm here. I am gone. Like, there could have been a lot of like backstabbing or betrayal, or somebody could feel like betrayed because you left. Okay, but why would, like, what's the Ten of Swords? Like, how could you feel betrayed? I mean, how could you be upset that somebody left if if they feel betrayed, or if it's Five of Swords? Okay, there could have been like a lot of arguing. There could have been some words said. I just heard as well. Listening. Okay, listening. So this making me think of maybe somebody, you could be dealing with somebody when they get mad, when y'all get into an argument, they say like the most fucked up shit. Okay, like this is somebody who will be like, "That's why your mama dead." Like, bitch, what? Like, bitch. Lord, let me stop laughing, because that ain't even funny. Because, bitch, when I say tussle, you would have got hit with the right so quick. Boop! Bitch, and I know that you, hopefully, I fuck with hitters, so it would have been one. I mean, as far as my women, you know what I'm saying? Uh, damn, because that's crazy. Because it's like, yeah, I'm getting something like that. I'm getting somebody could have said something. There could have been an argument, and somebody could have said like some real fucked up shit, but they thinking that you're not gonna leave, because I don't know if y'all possibly own a home together. I'm picking up that with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles here. Maybe somebody know that you ain't got really nowhere else to go, and you could be working, you could be stacking your money, or you could just simply share a home with this person. So it's like, bitch, both of our names is on the lease. Like, this is my home as much as it's yours. Um, But then I don't know, something could have happened where you was just like, oh nah, that was the last straw with the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. That was the last straw. And you definitely could have left. You definitely could have let go of some type of partnership. Okay, this could be we got a lot of air energy over here. Okay, Gemini, Aquarius, but then with the Knight of Wands, we do have Leo energy, Cancer energy, Tower, Scorpio energy. Okay, so for some of y'all as well, I'm kind of picking up on the energy of somebody like listen closely to what somebody say when they mad, because that's kind of like how they really feel. I'm getting something like that too. Like, because for some of y'all, you could want to invest in somebody. You could want to build with the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands here, and the Temperance. You could feel like home with somebody. You could feel like some type of like soulmate, peace, serenity. You like, yeah, we could definitely run up a bag. You do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? You following, you in your career. I'm in my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it. Let's build this community. Let's get married. Let's have this stable foundation. But somebody could have said some shit, or I'm getting more so said with the swords here, but it could be done. It could be somebody did something too. Okay, because the Ten of Swords talks about betraying, and the Tower is motherfuckers getting thrown out the tower. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. Give me a minute. I just want to see if I can read this any other way, because everybody's situation gonna be different. Listening. I'm also getting the energy of you listening to somebody, and maybe you didn't really, instead of you saying how you feel, maybe there was a conversation that was had and you walked away. You just let somebody else talk. You didn't really, you know what I'm saying? You let somebody else talk and express how they feel, but maybe you didn't really express how you feel. Um, Maybe you thought that staying quiet in a situation was going to save a situation, was going to keep the peace. But I feel like all it did was prolong some type of betrayal or prolong some type of Ten of Swords energy. Yeah, so maybe this was a situation where you was hoping things would get better. You was hoping y'all could work through things. Um, you would be open, you would be open to this. You always try to listen, hear this person out, be open to their perspectives, their concerns. And maybe you didn't say much, or you just tried to remain hopeful. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like by you trying to remain hopeful in a situation, that just basically ended up being like some type of like, it ended up it ended up allowing somebody to be like make you a doormat. Okay, I'm kind of picking up that energy as well. I don't know if somebody dealing with somebody that like uses like money to control, or uses like some type of opportunity, because it's also giving me the energy of like if you in the music industry, and you know how like sometimes in the music industry you would meet like a manager or a producer or somebody, and they'd be like, well, yeah, we can make hit after hit, but what you gonna do for me? I don't know, it's giving some shit like that too. Like somebody like offering you an opportunity for you to just listen to them, or for you to like follow behind them, or like for you to give up something that's possibly very sacred. And for some of y'all, this could simply be your peace. But it's like you was holding out and doing it because it was going to bring some type of like stability. Where do the collective stand? But for a lot of y'all, I don't know why this is, it's just, it keeps coming up. You trying to keep the peace in a situation, all it did was just delay a betrayal. Like this was gonna happen either way. This Tower moment was gonna happen either way. And see, me personally, that's why sometimes I can't even hold it in. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people be like, well, yeah, I like to sit back and I like to watch, and I wait, and then I can't. I be trying, y'all, and I think I have got a little better with it, but sometimes I can't wait. Once I see that you done did some flawed shit, or that you know what I'm saying, or that you got me fucked up, I'm going to address it right then and there. So that way there's no way for you to misinterpret my experience with you or misinterpret anything I said, because this shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? There's no way for it to be for it to be any type of confusion, for you to try to gaslight me, lie, you know, change up what I said, or try to like, no, bitch, what was that? See, what did you just say? Or what did you just do? Or why did you do this? You know what I'm saying? You said this yesterday, but now you're doing this to, like, that's me. I'm one of them bitches. Like, baby, we're gonna we can be at church. Finger up. Let me be excused. Step out to the bathroom with me. Let's go in the hallway. We can come back to the sermon. And also because I'm the type of person where I don't really like to hold on to stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna hold on and carry some shit because I feel some type of way or you feel some type of way, bitch. Either we finna talk about it, or you know what I'm saying, I'm finna say my piece, you say your piece, and we move on. Because sometimes, depending on the situation, it's not that I forget, but it's like it's minor. You know, if it's minor, if it's little to me, if I know I ain't gotta deal with you again or see you, I might, you know, out of sight, out of mind type shit. But if I know I'm finna run into your ass again, we live together, we fucking on each other, we gotta work together, and you do some out of line shit, oh no, hold on, what was that? Excuse me? Excuse me? One moment, Pastor. So I don't know if somebody was just trying to keep the peace, wasn't really speaking up. Okay, because I am picking up that energy with the 8 of Cups. It's like you walking away. You know what I'm saying? You walking away, you letting shit go, you letting shit slide. You trying to be patient, trying to be peaceful. You listening, you trying to get their perspective. Okay, you're hoping things will work out better. You're hoping what you're investing in is eventually going to pay off, or you're going to be able to accomplish something. Okay, so it's like you just trying to be cool. But I feel like by you trying to be cool, they start ice skating on your ass. Okay. Let me see. Let me get one of these. What is this? What is this tower and this 10 of swords? There definitely could have been like some type of betrayal. This is like also giving me the energy of somebody. This could be I don't see the 3 of Cups out here or the 3 of Swords out here, but this can also be like, I just heard pillow talking. Somebody you could find out somebody was pillow talking about you, telling your business. This could literally be, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, with the Tower, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, this could literally be like a physical, like y'all start talking that shit and then somebody was about that shit. This could literally be like a physical fight and motherfuckers getting their head knocked off. Okay? Let me see. What is this Tower moment? Like, what is the problem with this partnership? What is the problem with this partnership? Happy. Okay, so maybe somebody don't know how to handle their liquor. Somebody get drunk. So that's why maybe you will let it slide. You will let them express themselves, get shit off their chest. You know what I'm saying? You keep it cool because you be like, oh, she just drunk. You know what I'm saying? But what they be saying, what's that little saying? It be saying a drunk person, an elder, and kids, they're honest. You know what I'm saying? A drunk mind. I mean, what they say, a drunk person has sober thoughts, or something like that. Something about a drunk person gonna tell you the truth, okay? Or gonna be honest. But maybe somebody was too honest, okay? To the point where it definitely could have, like, I don't know if it hurt somebody's feelings. Like I said, you could be dealing with somebody who kind of hit below the belt. Somebody don't know how to argue healthy. They just want you to listen. They want you not to say nothing. And then because they intoxicated, you don't say nothing. But then it's like that lingering tension and energy is still there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of getting that. I'm kind of getting that as well with the happy hour. This could be somebody who you met at happy hour. Okay? Somebody could have been talking about somebody at happy hour. I'm kind of getting that energy as well. To like another friend or another lover. What is this? Jailbird. Okay, so you definitely could be dealing with like a little alcoholic. Look, I ain't even gonna hold you. You definitely could be dealing with somebody that like to drink. This person could be in and out of jail, or maybe how you know how this person is, they do have like some type of criminal past or criminal record. Somebody could be a felon, okay, with my jailbird felon card here. Um, Somebody could actually be in jail. Okay, maybe yeah, maybe something, there was a fight and it went it got a little crazy with the Ten of Swords here. Maybe you did have to call the police on somebody and somebody is in jail. And I don't know if somebody is hoping that when they come home that they're going to be greeted with this Ace of Pentacles and this Four of Wands type of energy just coming on back home. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like you're being guided to listen. You're being guided to walk away. Okay, you're being guided to walk. If this is a situation where it involves like domestic violence, it involves mental abuse. It involves somebody tearing you down with their words and with their mouth, and especially if it involves somebody putting their hands on you and you having to call the law. You're being guided to walk away. Okay? Spirit wants you to listen, pay attention, walk away before you end up on one of these motherfucking unsolved murder cases or passionate. What's that shit be when the love of passion crimes or some weird shit. Let me see. Let's get one more. And then look, I didn't even shuffle yet, but yeah, you're being guided to stay away. And then cheating. Okay, maybe somebody like to go out to happy hour and they be cheating. And y'all could have got into an argument about that. Somebody also could have been like, somebody could like to get drunk and like to start texting or talking to their exes and shit or entertaining exes. It could be something like that. And if this is not like physical cheating, because like I said, I'm not seeing the Three of Swords or the Three of Cups. This could just be emotional cheating. Like this somebody who go and tell they ex or tell somebody all y'all motherfucking business. Okay, it could be some shit like that. And maybe y'all end up getting into an argument about it. Cause maybe shit, you could have went out to happy hour and you like, oh, let me get whatever. And then the bartender like, oh, well, how is your knee doing? Bitch, how you know about my knee? How is the job search going? Bitch, how you know I'm looking for a job? Like, it's like some shit like that. Maybe somebody gonna mention some shit to you and ask you how something is going when you never told this person that. Or you probably don't even, but it's because your spouse or your partner or your friend then, the collective then then sprain their knee and now they getting unemployment and they trying to find another job. The job, they won't accept the FMLA or the collective clients ain't coming back. I don't know. It's just the energy of somebody possibly exposing more information than they should about your motherfucking life. Okay, and you finding out. You know what I'm saying? Through people who you probably really don't fuck with like that. And that's no offense to the bartenders. I love me. Well, not lately, because lately that shit be making me sick, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That shit have been making me sick. And I didn't even drink on New Year's. When did I drink? I had sparkling wine on New Year's with the kids. We put little gummy teddy bears in it and stuff. I think the last time I drank was like it was either during Christmas or like a day or two after Christmas. And it just made me sick. It made me like, and even when I looked, like I went to a Mexican restaurant yesterday and I was like, I felt sick, like sitting at the bar. So I don't know what that's about. I mean, I do kind of know, but it's like, damn, okay, here we go. Let's get one more and then we gonna close it out. Because I feel like hating just because it's you. Clean it up. Yeah, look, we got the sage here. Clean it up. Truth, clarity. You're getting truth and clarity about somebody. For some of y'all, this could be a mother figure. Okay, and that's why I kept on saying, like, I'm not seeing no Two of Cups, like, because that would definitely confirm whether this is like romantic or platonic. But this could just be somebody in your community. This could be a homeboy, a homegirl. This could definitely, I'm kind of definitely picking up on energy where it could be like a mother or aunt or like a female figure. And I feel like somebody's trying to figure out something because you move like this. Somebody who you don't really, this person is not in proximity of you. So it's like anything that they want to know about you or anything that they're saying about you is all just It's all just them assuming or even projecting, okay? Or them focusing on something that happened in the past, and they making up some shit about what happened in the past about what you possibly could be doing in the future. Okay, for some of y'all, this could be somebody who you used to drink with. Y'all are go to happy hour, brunch. Okay, and I feel like you being guided to like pay attention and listen, because I feel like you gonna hear some shit where you gonna get confirmation about where, like I said, somebody's gonna tell you something about your business or about something that you confided in somebody about, and they gonna bring it up and ask you. Like, it's gonna slip, it's gonna be real casual. And I feel like the person who possibly is gonna slip and bring this up, I don't think that they doing it like with ill intent. I feel like somebody is genuinely just like, oh, well, how's the job search going? Or how is your knee? Or, how was your surgery? But maybe you didn't tell nobody, because, sometimes telling people your business, they don't do nothing but just invite extra energy and sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it can just throw shit off. You know what I'm saying? Um, But then I don't know. Now that I said that, and now that I look over here hating because it's you, maybe somebody might bring it up just to be on some hating shit. Like, yeah, your man confided in me, or your friend confided in me, your girl confided in me. I know what's going on in y'all home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, how's that going? Like, bitch, what? So it's some shit like that going on. Okay, like somebody for some of y'all, you definitely could be dealing with a hater. um and somebody could be like, I don't know, I'm just getting energy for some of y'all. Somebody, like, it could be like an outside person that's like, if you are going through something, this person is kind of like happy that you're going through something with the happy hour and the hating. Okay, I'm picking that up too. Like, you can have an outside person that's happy that you're going through something, and this could be somebody who you really don't like, you don't know like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just know of each other or some shit. Let me see. What's this hating because it's you? Who is this? What's this hating because it's you? Who is this? Okay, for some of y'all, this could be a Sagittarius, or this could be like somebody, a younger fire sign. Okay, somebody that's younger than you. This could be somebody, if they not younger than you, they just young minded. Okay, with the Page of Wands here. This could be somebody who like to compete. Okay, this could be somebody, y'all could be in the same field. I don't know if y'all was competing for a lover. Like, okay, yeah, because who is this? Who is this Page of Wands? Oh, hold on, some cards just fell. Who is this? Okay, so we got the Devil fell and the Four of Wands fell. Okay, so Aries energy, Capricorn, and then we do have Cancer here. Okay, we also have Virgo here, Aries again, and air sign. Okay, so those could be your signs or the signs that you're dealing with. But this is definitely the energy of somebody like, let me see, with the Devil in the reverse, you release something. Something wasn't stable anyway. Somebody was unhappy. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like the energy of like I said, somebody venting to somebody, and somebody knowing that like a home is not happy. Somebody knowing that somebody going through something with their finances or within a home or a relationship, and for somebody else is like good news. With the Page of Wands here, because whoever this person is, they a hater. They don't like you anyway. Okay. Hmm. So what's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? No, matter of fact, hold on. Before I do that, let me just get one more. Okay, because it's you. Yeah, we got Pages. This is somebody who's real, like, immature. This is like, these are page energies. These are people who like possibly could have put you on some type of pedestal. Okay, so like if you're having a hard time, they take enjoyment out of that. If something ain't going right, they take enjoyment out of that. They feel like that's good news. We got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, and they both can talk about good news and earthly matter, and this could be good news and communication coming towards you. I feel like somebody knowing that either. Okay, so this the gist of what I'm getting. Somebody could have like confided in somebody else about like y'all relationship or friendship, And I feel like whoever they confided in, this person really, they kind of don't, it's given they kind of don't like you anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's on some hating shit. It's like, it's on some, like, if you were to ask this person, well, why you don't like the collective? They really wouldn't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting that as well. Because with the Page of Wands, like, this could be somebody open-minded, one who's willing to learn. This could be somebody who like learns shit from you. This could be somebody who they like low key they feel inspired by you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how that shit can turn weird. That, you know, admiration and inspiration turn envy and turn, you know, just weird. You know, bitches be weird. Niggas do too, but people. Cause it's giving that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving the energy. This could be somebody, like I said, they kind of like, I don't know if somebody possibly even could like follow you, okay, or y'all follow each other. But it's giving, like I said, this is like the energy of somebody confiding in somebody else about y'all's situation or even your situation. Especially if you're not with this person. This could be somebody like they having happy hour and they gossiping about what the fuck you got going on. Okay, on some hating shit. Okay, on some hating shit. And then it's crazy because whoever this person is, however it fits for you, it's giving me the energy like these people that's talking is like they have no room to talk. Okay, somebody could like be a jailbird, somebody could be a felon. Like, bitch, you on a whole registry list for, you know what I'm saying, child abuse, or for SAing people, or you know what I'm saying, like you wear a whole bracelet. Like, it's given like somebody who you a bitch, you a criminal, okay, and then you a dumb criminal because bitch you got caught, okay, and damn near alcoholic. Like, it's giving motherfuckers who have no room to be speaking on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know it's this energy. Okay, motherfuckers hating. Um, so for some of y'all, you could have stopped a partnership. Maybe you thought somebody was your person. You thought y'all was meant to be friends or friends, soulmates, lovers, soulmates in some type of way. And maybe you could have found out that there was some type of like pillow talk or conversation about you in y'all situation that this person was telling other people. Okay. Instead of coming to you, I'm getting that as well. This is also giving me the energy of somebody like discussing problems that they have with you or within y'all home or within y'all situation with other people versus coming to you. Okay? Or confirmation. Yeah, we finna move on. So what's the advice? What's the advice? And then the crazy thing is this person going to other people about you or about y'all shit. And the people that they confiding in, they haters. They don't like you. So of course they're not going to give this person any type of like practical good advice. You know what I'm saying? They happy that it's not working out. And this person's so stupid. This person's so drunk and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this motherfucker is, that they clueless and they just sitting here listening and, you know, taking that energy and taking it back home. You know what I'm saying? And now they feeling some type of way and shit. You could have cut their ass off. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. So what's the advice? What's the advice? I feel like, and then you know what I'm getting to with this, y'all? I feel like you need to remain steadfast, remain hopeful, continue to listen to your intuition, because I feel like there is better partnerships coming in. Because for some of y'all, with this energy I'm picking up, you could have been dealing with a lot of like bullshit friends and bullshit lovers. People who was low-key jealous of you, people who would get close to you and try to be cool with you and like try to learn from you with the Page of Pentacles here. Get close to you for clout, maybe because you got some type of clout or following. You could be somebody that's very stable. Remember, I was picking up on this, you know, career focus, energy, money opportunities. Somebody is a master at something. Somebody's very skilled at something. So you could have had people like coming towards you, just trying to be cool with you for like clout, for resources, to get ideas, for money, you know what I'm saying, to get put on. Like, okay, I know she got this many followers, so I know if I'm in her big video and we at happy hour and everything like that, you know, this could be somebody who into aesthetics. They care about what people think. They one of them social media motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody who possibly they won't put down their phone. And that should be so irritating to be around people like that. Like, bitch, no. Why don't post that we here until I leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this like that type of motherfucker. Like, I'm kind of picking up some energy like that. And also, this could also be somebody who a fucking alcoholic and they don't think for them. They don't think for themselves, and they easily influence. Okay, especially when they on that liquor, they easily influence. And this could be somebody who go and they pillow talk. They talk about you to other people instead of coming to you and having a conversation. They would go to your sister, go to your uncle, go to the bartender. You know what I'm saying? That the bartender that y'all both know don't like you or don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hater, low key. It's like some shit like that. Okay, because it's happy hour and hang just because it's you. I don't know if somebody get drunk and start feeling some type of way, or like I said, this could be somebody at happy hour and they like to drink and shit, but they like to drink and hang around hoes that don't like you. You know what I'm saying? It's something weird. But I feel like Spirit wants you to remain hopeful. Continue to listen to your intuition. Okay? Know when to walk away from conflict. Know when to disengage. Okay? Because certain shit don't be worth it. If you know a bitch a hater, that's never a person that's worth arguing with or giving energy to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like once you confirmed a hater, like, that's nobody to argue or fight. Bitch, why would I fight you because you a hater? You hate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I argue with you or be into it with you or beef with you because you a hater? Like, you jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not nothing to beef or fight over. Like, so yeah, y'all be doing the right thing by just walking away. Okay. Any advice, any other advice for the collective? What's the closing messages? Oh, yeah, look, moving forward with the Three of Wands here. Moving forward. Okay, yep. Having self-confidence. Continue to be confident. That's what, I think somebody don't like your confidence. Okay? Somebody don't like your confidence. And I just heard, bitch, I can sell water to a fish. Okay, somebody don't like your hustle. They don't like your mindset, how you think. Then somebody definitely don't like how you so nonchalant and how you so just balanced and peace. Like, maybe you is the type of person where you do more listening than talking. You know what I'm saying? You let people speak their piece. And that be that. You don't be having nothing to say. Like, you could be the type of person, and this kind of irritate me, but then I kind of get it because I be on some shit like this. You'll let somebody, like, express how they feel, get some shit off their chest, and then you be like, oh, okay, I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I get it. You know, if you apologize if you need to, but then after that, bitch, it ain't nothing else to say. Okay, these type of people, these energy of people who they want to go back and forth. They want y'all to argue. They want, you know what I'm saying? It's like this could be somebody who definitely like to argue with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. They feel like that's how you show that you really care by arguing. But then at the same time, this the same motherfucker who would get mad if you were to argue with them and they'd try to hit below the belt and start talking about your dad granny. Okay? While this bitch an alcoholic, ain't got no edges, a hater, you know what I'm saying? A fucking jailbird, all type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that you can say that you possibly don't say, you know what I'm saying? But if you do say it, it's directly about them. This somebody who probably won't say no shit directly about you. They'll go and start talking about your mama, your kids, and shit like that because that's what haters do. You know what I'm saying? Especially haters that look up to you, that be inspired by you, okay? But yeah, your advice is to move forward with the Three of Wands here. Y'all, I'm laughing because somebody is OC. I am picking that up. Somebody is OC. This definitely could be the energy of somebody like bringing up somebody mama or dead relative or, you know, just saying some off the wall shit because they really can't say nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Or if they do say something about you, it's like it's gonna just sound like some hating ass shit. It's gonna sound like some okay. I don't know. But okay, Three of Wands. Any other advice? Yep, moving forward. Your main advice in this situation is to move forward no matter what. Move forward no matter, do not engage in no shit like this. As soon as you feel like a bitch looking at you out the side of their neck, go ahead and get your drink, get your shit, and you go ahead and sit at another table. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and just move to another table. I'm the type of bitch, that's why I take my car. We all agreeing to meet somewhere. I don't wait, no. We not riding together. Everybody take their own car. Because, bitch, I will leave. And if I'm leaving and I'm still ready to turn up or kick it, I will leave and I will go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker probably won't even crack it anyway. Like, Yes, but you're definitely being guided. You're definitely being guided to just continue to move forward with the two, with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands here. Move forward. Move forward past this shit. Don't let this shit phase you. Okay? Somebody, for some of y'all right now, you could be the person where you really don't have too many friends at this time. It's just you and these bands. Okay? That's what I look. And look, that's what I just heard. Look, it's just you and these bands. And you just out here manifesting this wish fulfillment, manifesting having your way. You know what I'm saying? If a lover come, they come. A friend come, they come. But right now, it's just you mastering your skill, mastering your talent. It's just you running your business. This, for some of y'all, this could simply just be you mastering yourself. Okay? Healing, doing your shadow work. You know, being stable within yourself. I'm picking that up as well with the Four of Wands and the Temperance here. And it's just you. Okay? I love it when she shake that ass. Yeah, you're being guided. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, something is complete. Okay? If you thought something is complete. With whoever this friend is or whatever this partnership was, y'all, is complete. Okay? It's complete with the world here. It has ran its course. Somebody showed they narrow ass. I just heard narrow crusty ass. Crusty. Somebody showed you they crusty ass. Okay? Yeah. For some of y'all, this could be a Virgo. We got Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but we had them other signs out earlier. Yeah, somebody showed you their ass already. Okay? And I feel like somebody showed you their ass, and I feel like the crazy thing is somebody mad that you're not kissing their ass too. Okay? Somebody thought that you would be more of an active listener. You would be more willing to fight for something. Okay? And you're not. You're not fighting to be a part of no motherfucking friend group. You're not fighting to be drunk at the bar. Bitch, the fuck you talking about? I don't want to be a part of y'all motherfucking hater committee. I don't give a fuck about that. I can drink at home. I can party. You know what I'm saying? Like, these, for some of y'all, these could be people who wanted to see if you was like, I don't know. I'm just getting like a weird energy of people like picking with you. And when you don't engage, when you ignore their ass, when you treat their ass like a duck, like they're not even there, like they get even more offended. Like, but then the crazy thing is, bitch, if I was to argue with you, I would hurt your feelings, and bitch, we wouldn't be arguing. There would probably be a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And then in my case, bitch, ain't no fight. It's a whole shootout. So I hope you got your shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm out like this, because bitch, if I'm out and I'm at happy hour, I already been pre-gamed. So that means I'm already feeling myself a little. I'm already a little tipsy. Bitch, I probably got, usually if I'm going out, motherfucker heels. You know, I'm not one of them bitches where I'm throwing on Nike dunks and all that shit, especially on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, Friday night, bitches glammed up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker throwing on their heels, they red bottoms, they little hoe boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, we getting pretty around this bitch. So, bitch, you think I'm finna be fighting and chasing you down in some motherfucking 12-inch heels? And my mother, you think I'm finna be scuffing up my motherfucking leather red bottoms? My hot pink fuchsia thigh-high red? Bitch, no. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, ho, you better duck. Or look, long as you don't touch me. That's the only thing it be with me. I don't give a fuck. I talk. I don't mind. I'm one of them. I'm very patient. Bitch, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish my drink. And hopefully your hand don't come too far over here. An item don't come too far over here. I don't know what this is, y'all, but just be mindful of the places that you go to. I'm picking that up too. Be mindful of the places that you go to for happy hour. You might run into some hating ass group of bitches, okay? Or your hating ass ex-friend or ex-lover, okay? Somebody might know the bar. You might go to a place where the bartender is like, you know, your partner ex or some shit, or your ex-friend cousin. Like, it's just some messy shit like that. This some shit that also I'm getting energy like, if it is like drama, this somebody who putting themselves in drama that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They just being loyal to their friend or to whatever, which is cool, bitch. But do your motherfucking job. You know what I'm saying? Do your job and just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I came in here not even thinking about you hoes until I seen y'all. Like, y'all don't exist. And I feel like people be forgetting that. Bitch, out of sight, you don't exist. Like, ain't nobody thinking about you. I forgot you exist till I walked in here and seen that fat ass helmet ass wig you got on top of your head with them thick, stupid ass eyebrows. Like, bitch, what? Like, but yeah, there's somebody who messy. And look, I just see the Ace of Swords. Let me find out somebody be wearing fat wigs, but you sitting here starting shit. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Okay? But yeah, that's the message, y'all. Continue to listen to your intuition. Continue to remain hopeful. The divine God is sending you in partnerships that are equally yoked. Okay? You ain't got to worry about bitches hating on you because they got their own motion. And it's real motion. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody claim they got motion now. But bitch, if you got motion, it's a certain way you going to move when you really got motion. You not out here hating on bitches. You don't even really want to be a part of no gossip. As soon as motherfuckers start talking about the next motherfucker, you down there getting your drink and you walking around reading the room. You know what I'm saying? Walking around, getting acquainted with other people, and you networking, you vibing. That's how you know when you really have healed, when you really got motion. That shit don't even be attractive to you. Listening to somebody else's business or listen to somebody else expose somebody's business or talk down on somebody, that should turn you off. You know what I'm saying? That shit make your stomach hurt. You don't even want to be around no shit like that when you really, 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 really got motion and you really her and you really him. Like, you don't engage in low vibrational shit like this. So just continue to listen to your intuition, remain steadfast, remain hopeful. For some of y'all, you may be focus mainly on your money. Continue to focus on your money. Continue to focus on your career. And I feel like you're going to be aligned with, equally yoked people. When this is lovers and friends, okay? Let's see. We're going to get one of these because I haven't did these in a while. And then we're going to close it out. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just get one. Because I'm also just heard that saying, y'all know hurt people hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Bitches that gossip, bitches that be starting shit, bitches that be all in the next bitch business, them hoes really be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Be messy and hurt. Don't be having nothing going for themselves. Lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, even at this moment, you can't pay me. I don't give a fuck if you bought me a drink. You bought me and I'm, like I said, I've been feeling sick towards that shit lately. But, I'm just giving an example, though. But you couldn't pay me. I don't give a fuck if you did buy a drink to sit at the bar next to you while you sit here and gossip about somebody, especially on some negative hating ass shit. Thank you for the drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and be player and leave a tip for the bartender. But, bitch, I'm on. I'm on to the next. I'm walking around this bitch. I'm strutting my shit. I'm mingling. You know what I'm saying? If you a real bitch, you can't sit around fake motherfuckers doing fake shit and, talking about motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy thing about it is fake, because for the most part, people talk about motherfuckers that they supposed to be fucking with, or they didn't fuck with, or they know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't sit there and get deep in and be just gossiping about strangers. I mean, no, people do, blogs and shit like that. But I feel like in this case, like, everybody is kind of a little familiar with each other. Like, they might not know you, but bitches know when you walk in the building. They know your face, you know what I'm saying? They know your name, but, it's some shit like that. So let's see. Let's get one, and then we're going to close it out. Oh, okay. Okay. Can we have one angel message, spirit? Why everything want to drop? It says, if you get nervous, focus on service. Okay? It says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Didn't I say that earlier? All your needs is going to be met. You know what I'm saying? All household shit gonna get got. Bills gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? The basic necessities, as far as you being stable, you keeping a roof over your head, you keeping a car in motion, you know what I'm saying? Insurance paid, shit like that. Them necessities gonna be paid gonna be paid and gonna be provided for no matter what. Okay? I'm also picking up the energy with this card as well. Is that it says, ask yourself the question, how can I make the world a better place? Also by you leading by example, you know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing. These hoes, y'all got people around y'all that low key look up to you, but they wouldn't tell you this because for some of y'all, you could be younger than them. Now I'm picking up that energy with the 2 pages coming out. For some of these some old grown assholes. You know what I'm saying? They older than you. They the same age as your mama, and shit like that. Grandma, a great auntie. You know what I'm saying? They got a few years on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up something like that. So that make people feel some type of way. Your emotional intelligence, and you being able to just sit there and listen and engage in a healthy way, you know what I'm saying, and knowing when to walk away. I feel like that make bitches feel some type of way. They know that you're not finna sit there and gossip. They know that you're not finna sit there and listen to no gossip. They know that they can't even come to you in gossip. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all. And I feel like that make people feel some type of way because that's what they used to. That's how they bond. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, you around a lot of people that trauma bonds with other people. They only friends because they get drunk together or get high together. Okay, and also because they talk about people together. And you don't do shit like that. Bitch, I came out to have a good time, to network, okay? To look good, to get compliments, to give compliments, possibly pass out a business card or two. You know what I'm saying? Probably get a business card or two, because I do need my motherfucking, you know, furnace fixed or some shit, or I do need a room painted, okay, or I am looking for a new nail tech or a new lash tech. Like, bitch, I came out to dance. You know what I'm saying? These my comfortable heels. I'm definitely finna drop it like it's hot. You know, I came to unwind, okay, and I feel like people can't take that with you. So then they turn and they end up, they start being they start, not even a little, they start being hateful, and then some of y'all, these people start even being resentful, especially if they was your friend and they did have close proximity to you. They know how you move, they see how you live, they know how you are, you know what I'm saying, and then you all of a sudden cut their ass off. Oh yeah, bitches be mad. They be mad. Look, then we have trust. It says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yep, just focus on your career. Focus on following your dreams, following your goals, knocking your goals down. Okay, yeah, just trust in that. Trust in your intuition when to walk away. Okay, that's what I'm getting. For some of y'all as well, you could be traveling soon. Somebody could be taking a vacation. Like I said, I am kind of getting the energy. Maybe somebody could work remote. Okay, maybe you can do your job from anywhere. Um, Somebody also could be like a travel blogger, or maybe you just got like a trip planned up, okay? Like it's the new year, you already got your first trip of the year booked out and you excited, did some shit like that as well. Some of y'all, you could be traveling for work. I'm getting that as well. Or maybe you're going to offer that service where you're going to be like a traveling nail tech, a traveling hairstylist, a traveling tax preparer or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're adding where, hey, I can come to you type of energy. Okay, y'all, but that's the message. I hope that it brought you any type of clarity that you may need at this time. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, turn on that notification bell so you can get notifications when I do post. I know it'd be very, here and there, but we gonna get back on track. Okay, I'm gonna get back on track. Yeah. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Have a good one. Bye.